In Quebec, class is already back in session. French language schools opened last week, and today English language students had their first day in class. Mike Armstrong has more on how it's gone so far and the challenges that lay ahead.
The first day of school tends to mean some butterflies, but this year's a little different. COVID-19 means kids have been out of classes for more than 5 months, and they're going back with masks.
It's okay. I'm used to it now. I have to wear it everywhere, so it's okay.
Now, not everyone's making that nervous walk back to school. The English Montreal School Board has had about 400 applications for students to do classes remotely from home. Parents have to submit a doctor's note explaining the reason.
They have a health issue that makes them or a household member vulnerable to COVID.
Quebec's French schools started up again last Thursday, but even though this was literally only day 3, there have already been COVID-19 cases in several schools. At one high school, 55 students have been told to self-isolate for 2 weeks.
We're investigating every case, every outbreak, and we intervene in the first 24 hours.
At this school northwest of Montreal, 4 teachers have tested positive, and another 20 teachers have been told to stay home as a precaution. That's meant some students are in class being taught by a teacher on video conference.
Ouais, c'est bizarre.
It's bizarre, she says. It's different. We'll have to get used to it. Well, one teachers union is raising concern about teachers moving around. It's not uncommon for substitutes or art teachers, for example, to go from school to school, even in the same day. Could they spread COVID-19? This union leader says they don't want to repeat what happened in the healthcare system, where staff carried COVID-19 from one senior's residence to another. One issue they've already tried dealing with at this school is crowded hallways. They're trying to stagger breaks to cut down on contact between students. Well, this is a photo taken Monday that shows there's still room for improvement. Mike Armstrong, Global News, de Montagne, Quebec.
Keeping kids in school will depend on whether COVID-19 infections are under control. Today, Quebec's premier pleaded with his province to do their part and follow the rules.
We need to get back to the discipline we had in the spring. We don't want to close our businesses, and above all, we don't want to close our schools.
Quebec recorded the most new cases of any province today. 140 more people tested positive. Ontario, Alberta, and BC each recorded more than 100 new cases.